Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Sam. Welcome to this video. So I have started my Adventure to Ascension series. It's going to be very similar to my other PVM series. I'm going to be basing it off of PVM, getting drops and then selling it to the Grand Exchange. But this is going to be slightly different than the other series because there are numerous ways to get Ascension crossbows. And the way I've decided to do it is all the drops I get, I will be selling it on the Grand Exchange, whenever I feel like it. So it's not going to be until I hit a certain amount. It's just going to be whenever. And I'm going to be buying keys off the Grand Exchange. And pretty much with these keys, I'm going to be going to the Ascension dungeon and trying to get the signets myself, because there are 6 signets in total, and I need to get all 6 to fully craft a crossbow. And then I will also actually need a dragon limb drop to actually fully make it, because that is actually needed to make the crossbow. So I thought that'd be kind of cool, just to spice things up a bit, make it a bit more interesting. I mean, I could just buy it off the Grand Exchange, but I think it'd be more fun to actually just sort of get it from scratch, sort of thing, get all the signets yourself and just enjoy the content, because I've never actually gotten a signet drop before, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to see if I can actually try and get all of them. And do remember, there are 2 Ascension crossbows, so I will need to kind of do this twice in terms of getting 2 dragon limbs, 2 sets of the signets, and it does add up to about 600 mil in total for both of the crossbows. So it's quite a lot of money. It's going to be a big series, but it will be slightly different to my other ones in terms of the bossing as well. We'll be trying to do some more high up bosses such as Nex, Calfight King, Rise of the Six, things like that, which will really sort of help me out in trying to get these crossbows. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And for my tab, I'm going to show you, I've also actually trying to buy a red party hat, because as this series is linked to money, I kind of need to make sure my bank has no money in it. I have no money at all, so I put all my money into the red party hat, apart from 1 GP, because I need that as a placeholder for the actual drop tab, which is going to be this. I've already got a crystal Triskelion fragment in it. I always seem to have one of these, like everything I do, every series I make, there's always one. So this is the one for this series. Hopefully I can complete it on the way. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. If I get any of them, then we can use that for the drop tab. But this is what the drops is going to be like. This is where the drops are going to be going, and it's going to be awesome to see how it turns out, what drops I'm going to be getting, and all of that sort of thing. Here's my combat tab. Just sort of made it a little bit neater. Looks nice. Very happy about it. And yeah, I think it's ready to be used to start PVMing now. I did say that I'm going to be starting with like some high level bosses, but the first one I will be going is Zamorak. Now that is kind of low for me if I'm comparing them to Nex and Calfight King, things like that. But the only reason why I want to go to Zamorak is that I have like all of the Zamorak pieces apart from the cape, and I just thought I want to try and get the War Priest cape to finish off the set, and I can put this in my house because it's taking up some space. And I really don't need it. I mean, I hardly ever use War Priests, only at sort of Tormented Demons, but it could be better in the house just to save some slots, because I want to sort of keep my bank to a minimum in terms of the items I really have. So I'm going to try and do that. Just overall, just finish the set off as well. Kind of want to have that be nice, and that's the first boss I've decided to go to. And on the way I might pick up some drops, which aren't too bad in terms of value. So it's going to be interesting to see that, and maybe get a Zamorak hilt, because I've never actually had a Zamorak hilt before. I recently got my Saradomin hilt, but a Zamorak hilt would be very, very nice. And I don't think I've actually even had a Zamorak spear either. I think it's actually called Zamorakian spear. I think I have one in the bank, or I did. Oh, there it is. Yeah, these things here, I've never actually had one of these as drop either. Zamorak's not too nice to me, so hopefully I can go to Zami and get some drops early on and just move away from him. And maybe go to some sort of more valuable areas to get some drops from. But yep, I'm gonna head there now, and fingers crossed we can get some drops. Yeah, I'll see you over there. Now, one thing I like about Zamorak is that the KC is so easy to get compared to other places. Like, you've just got to kill these imps, and that is all. This counts as like 1 Zami kill. So what I tend to do is just kill I think it's like 5 per world, and then I just like world hop to a friend, and then I can just sort of start killing him again. And it's a lot easier compared to say like Saradomin. I'm like used to getting KC there, and it takes forever, so it's nice to actually get KC fast and be able to get to the boss a lot quicker. And yeah, I really am hoping that I will get some drops and that I won't go dry for like forever again, because that Saradomin, if you don't know already, I was there for about 56 days to finally get the Saradomin hilt. So I am hoping that this one will be a lot easier in terms of what I need, but at the end of the day, I'm happy to get any drops for this one, because I'm not really particularly going for one item apart from the cape. But you know, if I can get any other item which is valuable, I'll be happy to get that. So alright, I'm gonna get KC, and as always, if I do get any drops, I will show you them. Wow guys, so pretty good start to the trip. Just got a gown of subjugation. I think that's actually the first one I've ever had. So yeah, I've literally got 8 KC. So to get that already is awesome. Really good start. I believe they're about like 8 mil or so. That is a random guess. I think they're around that. I don't know for sure, but looks pretty cool on the ground, and really happy to actually get a drop already, because Zamorak is usually a boss you go to and you just don't get anything. So it's always nice to see something already on the floor. That is awesome. Let me just go pick it up. I can actually just price check it now. Don't need to guess or anything. Let's have a look. It is worth 8.6 mil. So yeah, I was about right. So that's good. Really happy about that. And yeah, there we go for the first drop. So my drop is here already. Look at that, War Priest of Zamorak cape. And I also got an elite clue scroll as well, which is kind of funky. I don't know if the War Priest gets a beam of light as well, or if it was just a clue scroll elite. But wow, really good trip, to be honest. Like, to already have a gown drop, which is worth 8 mil, and then to get the thing I was kind of after, which was the Zamorak cape right here, and an elite clue scroll in 32 KC is just amazing. So really happy about that. I could oh yeah, I can't see it because I got my comp cape override on, but it's just a cape, same as the Saradomin one. Really happy to get it, and I've got this elite clue scroll as well. So what I'm probably going to do is still stay for the whole trip, because I don't want to just teleport out now. Still a lot of kills to be done, and you know, fingers crossed I can get some more drops, really. So really happy about that, and as always, any more drops and I will record. Yes guys, look at that, just got my first ever Zamorakian spear. I did say that I needed one of these to actually, well, to get my first one, and look at that, 50 KC, and it's a really good trip. Like, usually I'm not that lucky at Zamorak, and this trip is just turning out to be absolutely awesome. Zamorakian spears aren't too much in price. They used to be about, well, they used to be, I haven't really checked these in a while, they're like 5 mil or so. But I'm guessing they're about 2 mil now. I don't think many people use them. Yeah, about 2.8 mil. I'm quite good with my price, actually, even though I don't really check them too often. I just kind of like take a guess on what I think they'd be. So 2.8 mil plus the other drop I got. So over 10 mil already, which is a lot of money. Got the cape that I needed, and also elite clue scroll. So really happy about that. And yeah, as always, I'm going to keep killing this and hopefully get some more. Maybe the hilt will be next. That'd be awesome to finish the trip. So I just got one of them new key tokens from the boss, so I'm going to just record it just because they're kind of fun, because they're new and all of that. And I've been kind of lucky with it recently. I know it's not really been out for long, but I've already had like a large farming crate. I got the Mimic pet, which was both on a rare slot, so I'm not usually too lucky at the School of Fortune, so to get stuff like that is pretty epic. So there we go, got the Treasure Hunter key, which is the replacement of the School of Fortune, if you don't know already. So let's see what we're going to get. Let's go with this one, the last one. What's it going to be? Ooh, Prismatic Medium Fallen Star. So that's a uncommon, I believe. I think if I hover my mouse... Oh, it doesn't work like that. If I put it in the backpack, does it tell me? Well, it's that one there. I think it's the uncommon one. Not too bad, I suppose. Pretty happy with that. I always just put my Prismatic Fallen Stars onto Divination though, because yeah, I don't know, I just don't like Divination too much. And there we go, 20k bonus XP in Divination. That is awesome. Look at that, 522k bonus XP for that skill. Absolutely insane. Alright then guys, so I just got another drop here at Zamorak. This is a Hood of Subjugation. These are pretty cool. Again, I really don't know how much these actually are, but let's have a look in the price checker. There it is, 2.4 mil, so not exactly the most out of all of them, but still 2.4 mil is nice. And I've actually been really lucky throughout this trip. I'm very happy about that, and I've still got a couple of overloads left to try and get some more drops. Wow guys, this trip is just getting even better. Look at that, a Garb Subjugation now. Like, I'm nearly getting the full set of Subjugation. This is just crazy. Like, I've never had the Garb or Gown before, and to get them both in the same trip, and like, I'm still on 186 KC, is just like phenomenal. That is just insane. So I'm just going to quickly kill this last minion and price check it, and I believe it is like the best item you can get from here. So that's really good. I'm very happy, and you know, it's going to be good to actually see what the drop tab is looking like after just one trip of Zamorak. You know, that is just mental. So there we go, kill that. What has he got? Wine of Zammies. Talking about Wine of Zammies, these are actually quite a lot of money as well. Like, they're 6.5k each, so that's like 560k just from them. I didn't even realise that. Garb of Subjugation, 9.8 mil. That's crazy. I think I've made like 20 mil this trip. which is just really, really good, especially for Zami. Like I said at the start, I really am quite unlucky here until this trip, and to get like all these drops already is just absolutely amazing. So very, very happy about that. I do have one dilemma though. I am kind of low on prayer. I kind of did underestimate that, and I brought a bit too much food, so I'm going to have to maybe teleport out a little sooner unless he starts dropping me super restores, because he does actually drop them, and I can stay a little bit longer if he does that. So I'm just going to stay for as long as I can, and there may be another drop, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. Alright then guys, so I did teleport out of Zamorak in the end. I did run out of prayer, and yeah, you really want to have prayer there to get maximum kills and all of that, but it was a really successful trip. If you take a look at my invent, you can see I've got a whole load of drops, which I'm going to add to the price checker now to show you guys how much I actually made. So here we go, I made, wow, 25.9 mil, that is amazing. Really, really happy about that. The main ones being the Garb of Subjugation and also the Gown. I also managed to pick up a Hood of Subjugation and also a Zamorakian Spear, which is great. And all the other drops add up nicely. The wine of the Zamis are actually quite a lot, 6.5k each, so that's like 600k from them. Got 9 Lanterdam seeds as well. All of these things are like currently rising, probably something to do with bonus XP. I'm not too sure, but 25.9 mil, very, very happy about that. I was only really going for one drop as well, and that was a Zamorak cape. I did get that too, and also an elite clue scroll with that drop. So a really, really good trip and a very good start to the series. Alright then guys, so I have the elite casket in my invent, and I'm going to open it now. Let's see what we're going to get. And oh god, Jesus, ancient crozier, I think that's how you say it. It seems to be the only sort of standout item of that. I have no idea how much it is. Let's have a look in the price checker. So we've got 5 rune bars, Dragon Longsword, ancient crozier, wow, 38k and 12 shooting potatoes, 185k for that. Pretty diabolical, not very good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is my daily Abyssal Demons task. I can actually get one whenever I want, as soon as I go to a Slayer Master, because in my invent I have this item called Helm of Warping, and whenever I go to a Slayer Master and you know, talk to her whilst actually wearing it, she'll actually give you a Abyssal Demons task, so it's pretty cool. So I'm just going to do that now, and the reason I'm doing this is because quite recently there's been a new wand and orb added to the Abyssal Demons drop table, and I want to try and see if I can get it, because it's still quite a lot of money, and it'd be cool to actually sort of take advantage of that and maybe get one as a drop. So there we go, got 230 of them to kill, quite a lot, which is always nice. And yeah, if I do get any cool drops throughout the trip, or the task I should say, then I will definitely show you. Okay, so I do have a drop, but it's not any of the new wands or orbs. It's actually a Crystal Triskelion Fragment 2, which is pretty cool. It's quite rare from these guys actually, so I'm happy to get that. I only need one more piece, and then I've got the key, and you can usually get fairly nice loot from it, like at least usually 500k, and you sometimes get like a elite clue scroll with it too, which is not too bad. Happy to get it. I've still got quite a lot of Abyssal Demons to kill though on this task, got 133, so there might be a orb or one drop throughout the trip. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so I've just finished my Slayer task. I didn't get a wand or an orb, which is a bit disappointing. I've done quite a lot of Slayer tasks now of Abyssal Demons. I've not had anything, but I did get that Triskelion key piece, which is always nice. And like I said, just need to get one more to finish off the key. But what I'm going to do now is just quickly teleport down to Marcus to actually get my cash from him. You can either get cash or XP. I just go with the cash because the XP isn't too great. And then what I've decided to do now is actually try and go for a dragon pickaxe, because they're about 16-17 mil right now, and I'm pretty good at killing them. You know, you can kill them fairly fast. If I do it like well, I should be able to pick up a dragon pickaxe, and that would be quite a lot of money in the drop tab to be used for getting keys. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to be probably ranging it with momentum, and just camping there for a couple of hours, and hopefully I can get lucky and just get one dragon pickaxe, because I really need to you know, make sure I keep up the cash, because Ascension crossbows are going to be quite a lot of money. I need to make sure there are times where I do get lucky and make a load of money. I did that with Zamorak, so hopefully I can continue the luck run at what they call Dwogers or Chaos Dwarf Cannoneers, something like that. So yeah, I'll record if I do get a dragon pickaxe, and yeah, but just to wait and see. Alright then guys, so this is going to be it for episode 1 of my adventure to Ascension. So this is what the drop tab is looking like after just one episode. Very, very good actually. The main things being the Garb and Gown of Subjugation. We've got the Hood of Subjugation there as well, and also one Zamorakian Spear. Now I'll just say 2. That's only because one of them is my own. But adding all of this up, it's looking quite good. Maybe 25 to 30 mil. So I'm pretty pleased about that. And like I said, in the next episode, I'm going to be heading to Dwarf Cannoneers or Dogers, I don't know what they're called, you know, the place where they drop dragon pickaxes. I've already got some stuff set up in my invent. I've been there for like an hour, So I'm just going to see how that goes, and hopefully I can pick up one, because that'd be really cool for episode number 2 of Adventure to Ascension. But guys, this is episode number 1. Thank you very much for listening. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you like this series, and yeah, the more thumbs up it gets, the faster I will put out episode 2. So see you guys.